My dear students, welcome to the topic hormonal disorders. Hormones are the chemical substances that are secreted by endocrine glands. Hormones act as intercellular chemical messengers, and these hormones are very crucial in maintenance of homeostasis. Homeostasis is nothing but the equilibrium in the internal environment. Without hormonal secretion and without hormonal action, it is impossible to maintain homeostasis. Hormonal disorders are caused by two conditions. One is hyposecretion. This is nothing but the less secretion of hormone. And another one is hypersecretion. This is excess secretion of the hormone. So, all hormonal disorders are caused by either hyposecretion or hypersecretion. Let us list out these various hormonal disorders. These are dwarfism, gigantism, acromegaly, cretinism, simple goiter, exophthalmic goiter, diabetes insipidus, diabetes mellitus, Addison's disease, Cushing syndrome. Of course, all these disorders, diseases listed are caused by either hyposecretion of the hormone or hypersecretion of the hormone. Now, let us know the reason for these disorders individually. Hypersecretion of somatotropin causes gigantism. Hypersecretion means more secretion, excess secretion. Somatotropin is the growth hormone. Hypersecretion of growth hormone results in gigantism, and it is characterized by overgrowth of skeleton. And the individuals that are suffering from this gigantism are called giants. In case of adults, this hypersecretion causes one disorder called acromegaly. That means acromegaly is a condition of hypersecretion of somatotropin in adults. And the persons who are suffering from this acromegaly look like gorilla. Let me repeat. The characteristic features of acromegaly in adults are enlargement of bones of jaw, hand, and feet, and the affected individuals look like gorilla. So there are two conditions of hypersecretion of somatotropin. One is gigantism and another one is acromegaly. Hyposecretion of growth hormone results in dwarfism. Dwarfism means retarded growth. And the individuals who are suffering from this dwarfism are known as pituitary dwarfs or midgets. So hyposecretion means less secretion of growth hormone results in dwarfism, and the individuals who are suffering from this dwarfism are known as pituitary dwarfs or midgets. Abnormalities of thyroxine. Thyroxine hormone is secreted from thyroid gland. Hypersecretion of thyroxine results in exophthalmic goiter, and the persons who are suffering from this exophthalmic goiter are known as exophthalmos. Exophthalmic goiter is a condition where eyeballs are protruded out due to the accumulation of mucus beneath them. It is also known as Graves' disease. Hyposecretion of the same thyroxine hormone causes cretinism in case of children and myxedema in case of adults. That means there are two manifestations of hyposecretion of thyroxine. One is cretinism in children and myxedema in case of adults. Exophthalmic goiter is characterized by protruded eyeballs. Inadequate iodine supplements causes simple goiter. We learned that iodine is the element that is required for the synthesis of thyroxine. The individuals who are not supplemented with adequate iodine, they suffer from this particular disorder called simple goiter. Normally, this simple goiter is much prevalent in the mountainous areas because in mountainous areas the terrain is characterized by the slope and the soil is the richest source of iodine, and plants get this iodine from the salts. In case of mountainous terrain, whenever there is heavy rain, the water gushes down, removing the topmost layers of the soil that are rich in iodine. In such cases, when the iodine is washed out, the soil becomes deficient in iodine. In such individual cases, in such mountainous areas, the plants also run short of iodine because they are not supplied with iodine by the soil, because they are growing in the soil which is deficient in iodine. The plants also do not contain much iodine in such areas. Naturally, the people who are inhabiting such mountainous terrain will suffer from iodine deficiency, then it may result in the swelling of thyroid gland, and this is called simple goiter. So let me repeat, simple goiter is caused by the inadequate supplement of iodine, and it is characterized by the swelling of thyroid gland, and it is prevalent in the people who are living in the mountainous areas. In mountainous areas, because the rain washes out the iodine present in the soil, normally the plants that are growing in the mountainous areas may suffer from iodine deficiency. Hyperparathyroidism causes excess decalcification, bone deformities, calcification of kidneys, and kidney stone formation. In paradox, that means in contrast, hypoparathyroidism may cause prolonged contraction of muscles, and this is called tetany. And hypoparathyroidism may also result in hypocalcemia. Hyposecretion of insulin results in diabetes mellitus. We know that insulin is secreted from beta cells of pancreas because pancreas contain islets of Langerhans which contain beta cells, and these beta cells secrete insulin, and insulin is responsible for converting excess glucose or extra glucose into glycogen. So in the absence of insulin, the extra glucose gets accumulated in the blood and body of a human being, and this disease is called diabetes mellitus. This is also called sugar disease, and this is characterized by the presence of glucose in urine, and this condition is called glycosuria. And for such people, that means for the persons who are suffering from this diabetes mellitus, insulin therapy will be given. Insulin injection should be given for diabetes mellitus patients. Hypersecretion of insulin causes insulin shock. Deficiency of vasopressin causes diabetes insipidus. Vasopressin is the hormone that is secreted from posterior lobe of the pituitary, and it is also called ADH, antidiuretic hormone, and this is responsible for the reabsorption of water content from the urine. And deficiency of vasopressin leads to polyuria condition where the patient excretes 15 to 20 liters of urine per day. And this disorder that is characterized by polyuria is called diabetes insipidus. I hope you have understood the difference between diabetes mellitus and diabetes insipidus. Diabetes mellitus is caused by the deficiency of insulin, whereas diabetes insipidus is caused by the deficiency of vasopressin. Glucocorticoids. Glucocorticoids are the hormones that are secreted from adrenal cortex. Hyposecretion of glucocorticoids results in Addison's disease, and this is characterized by the darkening of the skin, and also muscle weakness and fatigue will be very common in these patients who are suffering from Addison's disease. Hypersecretion of the same glucocorticoids results in Cushing's syndrome. This is very important bit. Cushing syndrome is caused by the hypersecretion of glucocorticoids, and it is characterized by the moon face, buffalo hump, pendulous abdomen. That means the patients of Cushing's syndrome will exhibit moon face, buffalo hump, and pendulous abdomen. So these are the various disorders caused by hyposecretion and hypersecretion of hormones. Thank you very much.